Okay, that's working correctly. I see that in Twitch. I see it. I see it now. Cool. Sorry about that, guys. We're back. Kind of sucks. We actually kind of was talking that whole time. All right. How'd you get this job?
It was easy, man. They were going door to door asking if anyone knew any scientists. I said look no further. They asked me if I knew anything about power plants. I said as much as anyone I had ever met. They asked me how well I understood theoretical physics. I said I had a theoretical degree in physics. They said welcome aboard.
Wow, that's okay. So, important point to really notice here with employers, mainly employers, when someone is not answering your questions correctly, please don't assume they know what they're talking about. This guy is an idiot. But that once again shows you just, I mean, think about it. If the NCR could hire this guy to fix something and they know he's not producing any kind of results, you gotta wonder about them as well. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Fuck, man. Everything. I push buttons, I turn dials, I read numbers. Sometimes I make up little stories in my head about what the numbers mean. Like one time I imagined they were a code to get into a vault full of naked women. Man, how cool would that be?
Oh, Jesus Christ. No, as messed up as it is, that's actually a better idea than what most Vault Tech actually comes up with. Just because of the fact of how evil they are. But there is a Vault that actually does mirror that. There was one Vault that actually did an experiment where there was 99 men and one woman. Did not end well, I don't believe. I think there was 99 women, one man. I think that ended up being pretty bad too. Either way, it's pretty bad. So he's an idiot, but he's well, I guess just an idiot.
No, man. I know exactly what I'm doing. I just don't know what effect it's going to have. Over there controls power in this building. That station has readouts on the computer network. That big knob there makes a crazy noise. Sparks come out of that slot if you put stuff in it. And I'm learning more every day.
What are you trying to accomplish here?
Well, see, we're getting power because the guy running this place is fantastic. But the mirrors outside aren't aimed right, so we're running at 1% efficiency. And I guess that just isn't good enough for some assholes. Trouble is, most of the controls for this place aren't here. They're in the tower. And that place has some crazy pre-war security system that the dumb shit NCR set off when they took over. Killed 2 guys. Now they won't go near it. They want me to make an omelet, but I can't break any of their eggs. Know what I'm saying?
Wait, you know that they... Hold on, so you're okay sending them to die, but you sit here safe and turn dials that you don't know how to work. But you're mad at them? Really?
There's these 2 terminals outside. They control the mirrors. I tried fooling with them, but didn't get very far. You'd have to get them to talk to the mainframe up in the tower, then do the rest from up there. I'm guessing, but it sounds good, right? Hey, you're not thinking about going up there, are you?
Oh, I am now.
Well, hey, if you find yourself up at the mainframe, do yourself a favor and make sure you send the power to the right place. It needs to go to the Strip and McCarran.
The strip and... Yeah, that's it. Okay, so that's what I'm trying to say. Well, essentially, the NCR is trying to find power so that they can actually, maintain control over Vegas. Vegas is a good place to actually set up stakes. There's power here, and if they can route power to City Sands, it's even better. But my main thing is that the dam is the key. That's what this whole game's about. Caesar wants to destroy the dam. NCR and most other groups want to actually maintain it. They realize power is important. Power is the key to the future, just like water was the key thing in Fallout 3. My thinking is that if House doesn't get the dam, or if the dam is destroyed by any reason whatsoever, it's game over. He can't control the Securitrons, therefore he loses power to maintain Vegas, which could explain why everything from Freeside all the way to the Strip is completely destroyed in the actual TV show, which makes sense. My thinking is that if the dam is destroyed, then the only thing that, but I don't know, I just, in my personal opinion, the dam has to be destroyed in order for everything to make sense. And I think that's probably why everyone's just, no one really cares about Vegas anymore. No one's talking about invading Vegas. No one's talking about who controls Vegas. We're already 3 episodes in and no one's talking about Las Vegas at all except Lucy and the Ghoul. No one's talking about who controls it. No one talks about who is actually still there. The Maltas aren't there. I'm pronouncing that right. The Maltas. The White Hats aren't there. Brotherhood Steel's probably still there. Great Cons are still definitely still there. They're probably just taking over smaller settlements around Vegas, but nothing really like, they're not the main people there anymore. I don't know. It's just like, it seems like the wasteland has gotten emptier and there's no major players at all. It's like the NCR left, Legion left, and now you would think the smaller crews would be coming in taking over everything, but it seems to me that they're still so separated. The only reason why they would be that way is because if the NCR isn't there, they're not protecting anybody, Legion's not there harassing anybody, there'd be more people wandering around, but I don't know, there's too many things that I'm questioning here that I just don't get.
Because I get paid, that's why. Per kilowatt hour. Whatever the hell that is. That's where the
Crying out
NCR
loud.
wants the power, so that's where I want it. But you do that, maybe I put in a good word for you with them. Fantastic's little helper. There's a reputation you can hang your hat on.
Oh wow, I feel so happy.
Here, you'll want this. It's the password to one of the terminals outside. Found it written on one of the stalls in the bathroom.
Oh, that's the Western one. I got the Western and the Eastern one. Cool. So...
Hello. It's unusual to see a new face here. Are you a soldier or a scientist?
More of a drifter. Actually, my interest in this place is more scientific.
Then we have that in common. Whom do you typically work with?
This is your turf. For all I know, you'd have me killed for my allegiance. Who are you with? Okay, that makes sense.
Very well, yes. I'm part of the followers of the apocalypse. If you're not familiar, we seek peace and the spread of knowledge. Knowledge that must never be lost to the world. Now your turn.
Okay, that makes sense. So this is actually more the group I would actually like to join. They're scientists, doctors. They're not really fighters. They just kind of help people, this is probably the only group in the entire wasteland, what I can tell, they're actually the good guys. They're also the weakest.
That's reassuring. Although many who've made that claim over the years have had less than pure intentions.
Very
But
true.
if it's really as you say, then take my advice. This installation carries with it dangers that no one here has realized. Take care of what you do here, and who you listen to. Some things are best left buried with the old world.
What more is there to this place than the power plant?
I don't entirely know. Our records on the company that built this place suggest that their dealings were not only in energy, but also in weapons. And I've seen equipment here marked with symbols used by the pre-war military. Targeting computers, shock sensors. A code word comes up repeatedly in the papers I've looked through here. Archimedes.
You think Archimedes is the weapon they built here?
Yes. And the technology they have in this facility is like nothing I've seen. Some of it reminds me of Enclave equipment, but more advanced. A weapon based upon it would be catastrophic, no matter who claimed it. It's no wonder the Brotherhood wouldn't give it up. They weren't here for me to ask, but I doubt they were here for electricity. When the NCR first came here, it was under Brotherhood control. They usually steer clear of one another, but something here changed their minds. The Brotherhood's interest in pre-war technology has always been in weapons. It's likely they were trying to reclaim Archimedes when the NCR arrived.
Yeah, the NCR wants me to help increase the power plant's output.
Then I would say do it. As long as the power of this plant is committed to the regional grid and not to a weapon, we are safe. If you're the one to restore output, then you can route the power where you choose, and they'll never be the wiser. I can't get you past the security in the tower, but I can be of some help. I've discovered a password for one of the mirror-controlled terminals outside. You'll need it.
Why would you trust me with this?
I'm a man of letters. I'd be torn to pieces by the security system they have in that tower. I'd never reach the mainframe. But eventually, the NCR will. Or if not them, Caesar's Legion. They will use this place for war. Because the possibility exists you might do anything else, you're the only choice I have.
Where should I route the power?
Oh, the NCR has their own designs for it, no doubt, but resist the urge to send it only to the thriving communities. The need for power is great everywhere. Distributing it evenly is the most rational and humane choice. Not yet. By some miracle, they've hired an imbecile to try and decipher the systems here. He spent months working at one console trying to get the solar reflectors to track the sun. What he doesn't know is that the only thing the console controls is the plant's intercom system. I tried to tell him, but he insisted that the largest console had to be the most important. Still, it's only a matter of time.
Wow, okay. Like I said before, the NCR is not... Besides them being spread very thin,
Goodbye.
they're not at all very effective. I'm not saying that they're not good. NCR isn't a bad group. I've said this many times before. I think they have good intentions. They just really are bad at executing them. Coming here was not a smart decision at all. It wasn't. There's like way too many problems here for you to fix. Too many towns that need protecting, too many issues that need to be fixed. They had 2 missiles? No. That's crazy. So I'll fix that. All right. It's one of the first terminals we need. Make sure to grab some ammo first. He's asleep with his rifle in his hand. Damn. Well, I won't need else. There's a shit ton of traps here. Fuck. Rearm, no. Oh, I'm trying to. Okay, tripwire. Disarm. Okay, let me look here for a minute. Oh, I wasn't anywhere near it. Son of a bitch. Okay, that's not fair. But yeah, I think, like I said before, it doesn't really matter who controls essentially the who controls Vegas, because Vegas is pretty much screwed either way. Without the Hoover Dam providing power, it's pretty much a dead area, essentially. Now, I will say this. Some of the decisions in the show with the Brotherhood of Steel do kind of make me question how reliable they really are separately. Because for the most part, the Brotherhood of Steel is a pretty... I mean, it's a very combat, military-style, paramilitary-style organization. It has a lot of structure. I don't think I played one game where I've seen them act the way they act in the show. I'm thinking maybe that's a creative choice. Or maybe it's to showcase how complete... I don't know where you got that. It was good enough for him. Well, ammo. how like completely and totally like unprepared they are, because they all want war. At least the scribe does. He wants control. It's almost absurdly true. You get a shot in there, can I? Shit, hold on. Let me get this guy first. And I'm wondering, like, what Maxon really wants, essentially, with, like, this whole takeover. Oh, there's more in here. Hold on. Because you can tell that, I don't know, I don't know why we're seeing, I just don't understand why he's still there, why he's still with the Brotherhood of Steel, because he's seeing so easily how corruptible they all are. I mean, there's not one scene, I mean, that whole scene with, like, him having to kill another member is just so wild to me. Oh, I'm sorry, give me 1 second. Sorry, I had a phone call. My bad. Try to be professional on stream anyway. Trying to be less professional, try to keep it casual, but still. Nice to meet. That lucky old son. There we go. Nice. Now we're tracking the right quest. But I was saying that how Maximus is seeing the Brotherhood of Steel for what they really are. He's seeing that it's not the. Like I said before, he is my favorite character, mainly because of the fact of how like he's really dealing with everything. Oh. Damn. I'm glad I got this one. Rifle, excuse me. That shit would have hurt. Oh, I leveled up. Nice. I might as well put a little more of their energy weapons. Lockpick. 5. Medicine. Science. Let's do 5, just so I can use one of those magazines for rest. And let's see what we got here. Sneerling Imperialist. Withdraw a grunt. Oh, nice. Pretty good. Mando. The cannibal perk is wild. Okay. I haven't think I've ever used it before. I'm probably not going to. Just saying. I think comprehension is pretty good, especially since I'm kind of short on a couple of things. But yeah, like Maximus's like journey is just, it's so relatable to me because I think for the most part, a lot of us would probably act a lot like him, even though we're not exactly maybe that gullible in a sense. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing to be gullible because he kind of sees the good in people. I'm saying it because of the fact that I know he is going to either go the ghoul route, but well, he's gonna be like, you know, it's not worth staying in a like that kind of environment. I think eventually he is either going to just go after Lucy what he wanted to from the very beginning. Because if he goes back he is definitely dead. I don't believe for a single second that if he goes back to the Brotherhood, they're gonna just be like, okay, well, we'll figure out what to do. They are definitely gonna hang him out to dry, like without a doubt in my mind. I think that at this point he realizes that the Brotherhood's lost. It's not their goals on the line anymore. I think what he's gonna end up doing here is he'll abandon the Brotherhood again and just go find Lucy. I think that's where he meets up with the ghoul. There's a few places in the trailer. Really? Can't find it? Usually look up, Doug. You can actually like get a reset, but apparently not. The closest one I got is stairs. Spires? Maybe? Let me try spires. I don't think that's it, but nope, locked out. Damn. Oh well. It was just a whatchamacallit I kind of got rid of, so it's not really cool. Yeah, I think that eventually he's gonna leave the Brotherhood. I think it's definitely assured in this season. If he stays with the Brotherhood, it's either because he is going to go along with Maximus, that Maxim wants, essentially. But I don't see it happening. He's either going to be a double agent or the Brotherhood of Steel in the Commonwealth, and maybe he'll think maybe it's better there than here, or he'll just be just like the ghoul and just gonna wander with Lucy for a while, which I'm thinking is probably the best option for him because there really is nowhere he can go right now that will actually guarantee him safety, because he has pretty good plot armor, because for all intents and purposes he should be absolutely like cooked. I mean, he should have been cooked from like let's see, I think he got his power armor in the second or third. No, he got his power armor in the third episode, I think, of the series. And as soon as his handler died, there was no way he should have actually lived after that. They would have killed him because of how like suspicious that shit was. I'm not lying. I'm really not. I'm very sure they would have probably just said, "Yeah, this is not it, guy." The fact that he's still alive is actually pretty wild. That's pretty good plot armor, in my opinion. But my thinking is this: either several things happen, essentially. Either, and this is going based off the trailers. I'm thinking that either the ghoul and Lucy make it to the Lucky 38, which is basically, House's casino where he actually, is at, essentially. Why do I have an incinerator? I'm not supposed to use it. I gotta get rid of some of this stuff. Oh. That's actually quite nice. Okay.
Can't run from me.
And boom. And then eventually, I think that's where Hank is. I think Hank is actually somewhere I think that vault is connected to the Lucky 38 somehow. Somehow, some way, I think that's... Damn. This thing is a beast. Okay, never mind. Big more money. It's fusion cores. Yeah, sure. Not fusion cores, but damn. What are they called? Vision battery. There we go. Vision batteries. I'll take them. They're expensive. I think they make it there. I think they meet Hank, and I think Hank somehow tries to trick Lucy into thinking the ghoul is the bad guy or whatever. I'm thinking that's probably what's going to happen. I think Lucy's going to turn her back for a second, and then her dad's going to lie to her, and then he's going to put one of those devices that he's been working on those rats with. Because in the very next, few scenes of like, let's see, dump that, don't need that. I'll take the energy cell. The next few scenes, you see how Lucy's wearing like a not weird wedding gown thing. And I'm thinking it has something to do with House.
Every day is a good day to die.
What the hell? Who was... I honestly thought I died there. I'm turning that cinematic like shooting off because it's like it distracts me sometimes. But yeah, I'm not quite sure. I'm 90% sure that Hank is going to try to control Lucy and bring her back to the vault using that device. It makes sense because that's the only way Hank can actually win. It's kind of like how it mirrors a bit of her journey so far, because the very first episode, she goes to the vault and she sees that guy got taken over by that very same thing, that very same device. And I think that's what the creators are kind of hinting at. They're saying basically, wait, what's this? Oh shit. Fire! Right.
Please step into the open and identify yourself.
There you go. I mean, if it works, it works. I'm just gonna say it like that. If it works, it works. I don't really ever use big weapons like the flamer. It just never really appealed to me, but now I'm kind of liking it a little bit. Mailbox, cigarettes, I'll take that. It's good scrap. Can't climb up there, okay. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think somehow that's what's gonna happen. That's the only way he can get Lucy back without having to, like, deal with the actual, like, consequences of his action. Because we know Hank is a control freak. He's Voltec, so it's kind of built in there. My thinking is that he is going to try and control Lucy one way or another. I think that's why, because we see one scene where Lucy has the power fist. That's like one of the most iconic scenes so far in the series, with like how they kind of marketed it. But we do see in the very next scene that Lucy's punching the ghoul out the window. So somehow, some way, Lucy is going to betray the ghoul again. And yes, I will say again, because quite frankly, it is kind of true. She did kind of betray him. I'm sorry. I know that's not what people actually like to admit, especially with, oh, hold on. I'll give this to Edie. Am I giving it to you? Cure animal poison, that's fine. I don't really eat beer, really. Ramen steak. All the dirty water. It helps my weight down a bit. Yeah, because he really does betray him a little bit, especially with that whole, like, Caesar's Legion slave. And don't get me wrong, I understand why she did it. And I'm not gonna lie, I'll say it. He is a bad teacher. It's not it's not his job to teach. It's very clear that he's gonna use her, and that might be why she knocks him out of the window of the casino. That might be another reason why she might not be exactly happy to see him, or maybe that might be the reason why. Maybe she's not controlled. Maybe she's just like finally seeing the, hey, a pair of, oh, I think scrap. I don't like to find that. It's easy. That might be the reason why. There's different reasons and different, like, I've seen all kinds of different, like, fan theories on Reddit. I know Reddit's not exactly I don't know, a safe place, if that makes sense. But it's like 35. I have 35 prepared, don't I? Oh, I have 30 repair. That's actually interesting. Yeah, it might be one of the reasons why Lucy attacks the ghoul. Either she's mind controlled or he is going to betray her again, which, like I said before, it could be the reason why he's so, like, determined to. Oh, wow, that thing's freaky looking. Huh. Science of 45. I have that. Oh, nice. Yeah, it might be the reason why, but I think the reason why Lucy is being saved as much is because the ghoul does need her, and eventually he knows that he is going to find Hank, and the only way he can get Hank to really cooperate is if Lucy's there. Initial trials. Archimedes 2. Interesting. They upgraded it. I'm not going to do that. So I can send it to the Strip Macarian or Fremont West Side. I think I'll do full region. That works. Right, now I just gotta initialize it up top. But yeah, between like Maximus, Lucy, the Ghoul, between like all of that, in my personal opinion, I just don't see several characters making it out. I think the Ghoul is gonna survive. I really think he is eventually. Will it work if the sun's not out? Hold on. Yeah, I thought so. I need to wait 12 hours. That's why. But yeah, I think for the most part, I think the three characters are going to make it out alive. I do think several things are going to happen, though. I think that Hank is going to die. Definitely Hank is going to die. I think the ghoul is going to kill him somehow. I think that is what's going to cause Lucy to snap. I think Norm is going to lead a revolt in the vault, which is going to lead to several deaths, I think. Look at that. Blinded by the light. All right. A smart thing to do just to be the fast travel, believe it or not, to Helios 1. Remove it. You just go back through again. This is going to be a pain to go through all that over again. This is like a fast travel point. But yeah, I think Maximus is going to lead the Brotherhood of Steel. I think he'll end up coming with Lucy this time, and I think the ghoul will actually be the one to kind of like leave this time. But I don't think it's going to be a happy reunion. I think that his wife is still alive, and either one of two things have happened. Either they've been frozen just like they were in those other vaults, or they're Siths.
Hey, man.
I think. And that's the only way they can be alive. That's the only way, or other than that, they're ghoulified as well.
I saw that on the monitors here, and you sent it to everyone. Very admirable. Now that the NCR is more or less what they want, Hopefully their curiosity about the plan is satisfied, and they'll dig no deeper. The followers will be grateful. Here, take these as a parting gift. I hope you'll find them useful.
All right, nice.
Goodbye.
That lucky old son. Yeah, that's actually a pretty decent bit of loot. And the followers are a pretty decent group, so I don't mind actually helping them out. Yeah, I think those key things will actually happen at the end of the series. So far, that's where they're kind of leaning toward. There's no way Maximus can come back from seeing the Brotherhood as disorganized and as chaotic as it has been before. The idea of like him killing another Brotherhood member, for that, between like the person who thought was his so-called surrogate father, the guy called the guy Maximus' son, ended up basically calling him the dimness of the sword, which is like a wild statement to make for a guy who legitimately kind of who basically gave you the very thing you needed. So that's a wild statement to make. Boulder City. Oh, actually, we don't need that. Let's actually just go to the... Perfect, there we go. And from that new guy who he actually met, who I thought would last so much longer. I thought he would actually stay for a while. I thought he would be kind of the guy that would bring Maximus over to the other side of the Brotherhood, and maybe he'd see a better side. But I truly, and here's the thing, for the Brotherhood, you truly think that, really, oh my god. Okay, that was kind of rough. All right, stim tax. Let's get something to eat. Now I was right in the middle of actually talking to you. That's what's crazy. Big book of science. I'll take that. Caravan lunch, crunchy meat food. There we go. That'll do it. But yeah, for the most part, I think that's probably what's going to happen, because he is not happy about some of the decisions that's actually transpired, and I don't think he can really come back from some of the decisions they have made in the last few episodes. If he still stays, I truly think he's either trying to do, I don't know what he's trying to do at this point. I think he's just lost in general, and I think this is what's going to push him to find Lucy and try to help her out. And I think by the time he does that, they'll already be in... Hey, what's this? They'll already be in Vegas. What is behind here? Oh, a little rest area. I'm gonna have to take that. The gun cabinet, yes. Oh. 2 revolvers, but... I'll take this for a while. That whatchamacallit is really nice, but, it's bloated. See, gumdrops, flour, gumdrops. Yeast? I'm pretty sure I don't need that, but definitely take the ammo. 8, excuse me. Tire iron, drop that. Wow. Some of this stuff I don't really need. I really don't. I have a plasma rifle. How did I get that? machete, cowboy repeater. Oh, you know what? Boom, come over here.
Not my strong suit, but okay. Yeah, you and me both. Fine by me.
What kind of guns does he have? Where do you get a plasma rifle from? That's uh yeah, I guess I'll give him my 9mm ammo. Get it. And I'll give him the 10mm as well. Not a lot of that anyway. I'll fix the grenade rifle. I'm really scared to give him like the actual grenade rifle ammo because of how like trigger happy he is with it. Because he's like, as soon as he gets it, he uses it. But I'm gonna see what happens if I give it to him. Okay, cool. He's not equipping it, so I'm not as worried. Still worried, but I'm still.
Hey there. Need anything?
What you got?
Sure. Here's what I've got.
Boxing tape, laser pistol. A lot of good attachments, but not really a lot of nothing. Dragon's breath rounds, wild. I didn't even have that in this game. I haven't played this game in so long, so I'm kind of rediscovering it. Now, what else can I talk about the TV show about? Thinking. A lot of just random stuff I'm reading online. Nothing really like super obvious, I guess. Did I hit him even once? Thank you, Boone. That time I hit. Enough. Oh, damn it, pack ramen. I'll take that. Hey, I remember this guy. It's a really weird rumor online saying that this is the guy of the mysterious stranger's son. Let me rephrase that. He's the mysterious stranger's son. People say that he is. There's lore behind it. What's your story, stranger?
My story's a long one, friend, and I can't say as it's all that interesting.
Nevertheless, I'm interested.
Well, I was born in a little town out Montana way. Me and Ma didn't have much, ever since my pa up and left.
Your father abandoned you?
That he did. Never did know why. Ma always said he was a real mysterious fella, even when he was with her. Like he was a stranger sometimes.
Okay, there you go. See? Sounds like you miss him. Is that why you're out here wandering?
Maybe. Maybe I just never felt like I belonged back home.
Must have been hard growing up without a father.
It sure wasn't easy. Ma worked her fingers to the bone to make sure we had enough to survive. And I worked the coal mines from when I was 15. After Ma died, I guess I wanted to find my pa and get some answers from him. Been out here looking ever since, but he ain't an easy man to find.
Well, what will you do when you find him?
Can't say as I really know. Maybe I'll just ask him why. Maybe I'll punch him right in the mouth. Hell, the more I talk about it, the more the whole damn thing sounds like a dumb idea.
Sounds like you should move on, settle down, maybe. Yeah, sounds like you're just kind of running after something that, even if you get it, you're not going to be happy with the result.
Maybe I should. Don't suppose you know any place a fella with a guitar might find a job, huh?
Can't say that I do.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot.
Mighty fine guitar you got there.
Oh, this old thing? Why, thanks, friend. This here guitar is just about the only thing my daddy left me.
Been playing long?
Just about my whole life, ever since my daddy left Ma and me and went off to roam the wastes. So long, friend.
Yeah, real mysterious person. Okay, yeah, that's basically the walked straight through that fire, didn't he? But yeah, so that's the rumor there. Fallout is full of just so many cool stories that I actually kind of want to talk about. This is also another reason I wanted to stream today. I was planning on making some lore videos, some actual lore videos about like some of the vaults, some of the items we find, and some of the history, because I'm actually kind of behind on that. Boulder City. All right, that's to the right. We're going over here. It's so interesting because I've been playing these games for so long, but some of the history and some of the gear and just in general the items and the history I don't know too much about. And I've been wondering so long, for a long time really, I'd actually, what's all this about, essentially. I knew that some of the vaults were bad. No one really knew until the TV show came out and specifically stated that Vault-Tec was the one that actually, like, dropped the bombs. What's this?
You here to pay your respects too?
What's this memorial?
It commemorates the Battle of Hoover Dam. The Rangers lured the best of Caesar's Legion into Boulder City, then blew the whole town up. The NCR still lost a bunch of troops in the fighting, though. My older brother sacrificed himself so they could evacuate some of the wounded.
Sorry to hear that, yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Where are you normally stationed?
Camp McCarran, but I'm on leave at the moment, heading back to California to see my folks. I'm supposed to join up with a caravan that's heading that way up at the 188, but they're not due to arrive for a while yet. Bye.
Okay. Path ramen right there. Oh, it's travelers. Okay, cool. Alright, looks like we're heading directly into Boulder City. But yeah, I'm gonna make some lore videos about The Witcher, about the Fallout, and some Warhammer stuff. I got into Warhammer recently. I'm kind of liking that.
We've got a situation with some great cons right now. The brass at McCarran has ordered me to lock down the ruins until it's been resolved.
What's going on with the Great Khans?
One of my patrols was on its way back from Novak when it came under fire from the Great Khans. They radioed for reinforcements, but instead of waiting for us, they chased the Khans into the ruins where they were caught in a crossfire. No deaths, but not all the squad got out. The Khans have Private Ackerman and Private Gilbert as hostages.
I might be able to negotiate a deal. So these are the same guys that actually shot me in the head. That's wild. So we finally caught up with some of them. Maybe Benny's there too.
Normally I'd turn you down since I have no idea who you are. But considering that the hostages are as good as dead when we attack... Alright. I'm going to give you a chance to talk to the Great Khans. Their leader is a man named Jessup. If we hear shooting, we'll be coming in. But it'll probably be too late for you.
Don't worry, I can handle myself in the fight.
Good luck.
Alright, let's do it. Boulder City Showdown. Alright. Go ahead and save real quick. Let's see if we can save some hostages. Oh yeah, all the way over there, aren't they? Oh, I see him now. I see him. Surprisingly, they're not shooting me as I approach. It's actually kind of wild.
Man, I'm sick of this place. Can't wait to get back to Red Rock.
Yeah, they're all like in there. Let me just go ahead and...
What the hell? You're that courier Benny wasted back in Good Springs. You're supposed to be dead.
Well, I'm not, and I believe you have something in mind. Okay, I'm not gonna like piss them off. I'm not gonna piss them off.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah, where's the chip, man?
Don't have it. Benny stole it right before he stabbed us in the back. He's probably back at the strip by now, laughing at me.
So the guy who hired you ripped you off too. It's like you ripped me off, except, you know. Okay, I want some answers first. I gotta get some answers.
Yeah? On what?
What can you tell me about Benny?
He's one of the chairmen, big shots that run the Tops Casino in New Vegas. A friend from the city contacted me with info on a big job. I should have known that the caps were too good to be true, but there was still no way I could pass up the chance.
Why did Benny betray you?
He's a snake, that's why. He owed us the rest of the pay for the job, so maybe he didn't want to pay up.
What do you know about the platinum chip?
Just a big fancy poker chip as far as I know. Don't know why anyone would make one out of platinum, though.
Okay, let's talk about something else.
Fine.
Let's talk about how to get you out of here alive. I'm going to try my best to always not kill people because, one, it's just not how I usually play. Two, because equipment's very expensive.
What's to negotiate? The NCR backs off, we walk out of here, nobody gets hurt.
Free the hostages now and I'll have the NCR escort you out of their territory.
I can't believe I'm doing this. But alright, the hostages can go. The NCR had better keep their end of the deal, though. Here, a souvenir for you. It's Benny's lighter. Shove it up his ass when you catch up with him. Yeah, go on.
I leveled up again. Alright. Let me put some in speech, because I think we might need to do that. Lockpicking. That too. Barter, let's see that. Surprisingly, that actually went pretty well. Oh, why? It was actually pretty good. Look at that. They actually let him go.
I'm glad you were able to get my people freed, but there's a new problem. I just got orders to take out the Great Khans, hostages or not.
Yeah, the Great Khans actually let him go in exchange for you guys not like putting holes in them.
My hands are tied. I can't go against orders, can I?
If you have any integrity, you'll honor the deal. I mean, yeah, there's no reason to kill him now that you got your hostages back. Don't get me wrong, the Great Khans and the NCR aren't exactly on good terms, obviously, but your word's your word, right?
You're right. The Great Khans are free to go.
The Great Khans like me now? Huh. Alright. Tops Casino. That is a long ways away. Man, that's a long ways away. There's so many things to do. I kind of want to go to Vault 34, but let me just continue on to Vegas. We still got a long ways to go in order to actually make it there. But we're not exactly out of the woods yet. But I think one of the reasons why they make the game so, like, I guess, long in order to get to Vegas was to show you exactly how bad it is here, essentially. It's pretty bad, I'm not gonna lie. The NCR is kind of like losing ground. There's not...
Fancy meeting you here,
What
friend.
the hell? How'd you get here?
Just rolling along on my spurs. Looks like I just might make it to New Vegas after all.
Do you see what happened in there?
Yep. Guess it's just down to you and Fancy Pants. I wouldn't worry about him. He looks all hat and no cattle, if you ask me.
Did you see Benny come this way?
Fancy Pants? No, I ain't seen hide and hair of him since the tussle in Good Springs. I'm sure he ran back to the soft living of New Vegas, though.
Well, it's good to see you again, man.
Yep. But this is getting mighty embarrassing. People gonna start to talk.
I'm glad they actually put him in the actual TV show. It showcases that even Victor is a very interesting character. I know that House is controlling him, and compared to the Yes Man, he's a little bit more friendlier. But it's nice they finally put at least one character in the TV show.
Look me up when you get to New Vegas. I'll buy the first round.
Oh wait, I gotta hold on. You need to come over here for a second. No. Let's actually dump some stuff. Duct tape, fishing battery, steam. A lot of stuff I actually don't really need to have. Why do I have a rebar club? And why didn't I actually okay. A lot of stuff I gotta do. The bumper sword, cowboy repeater. Actually, don't put the cowboy repeater, put the revolver. More power anyway. Perfect. I'm gonna use this laser. Oh, okay, this plasma rifle is actually pretty good. I might as well use this. I got my energy up to like 30, so that's gonna be effective a little bit. Plus that laser pistol was actually melting him. This is the right way, right? Hold on. We should get back on the actual right track here. There's no reason to take this road. I can climb up here, right? Hold on. Might be a nice little shortcut. There we go. Kind of see the area a bit. There could be some stuff over there, but hey, you know what? Let's go down here. Why not? Wait, what's... Okay, first off, I know that there's red down there. Why would it not go directly? What the hell is that? What is that? Oh, man, I know these things. Oh, they're like the humanoid version of a... Okay. No.
Empty.
Those things are so gross. They're humanoid looking. That's why they're so freaky. Lake lurch. I don't think we actually had lake lurks in the actual Fallout 4. I don't believe. Oh, shit. It's been a while since I've seen any of those. Damn. Those are freaky. All right, what else about the TV show could I talk about? I'm thinking of everything. I've already kind of explained I think Maximus is going to leave the Brotherhood probably in the next episode. That's my personal takeaway. I just don't see how he could stay. There's no real reason for him to invest time in the Brotherhood. It's just not a... I just don't see it, essentially. I mean, it's... The only reason I think he would stay with the Brotherhood is just to get his friend out. But even then, I think his friend's pretty much on his way out as well. What they want with the Cold Fusion isn't to help people. Like, I'm guessing what happened with Matt. Okay, that. Okay, that's kind of wild. Freaky. I think he's gonna disappear in a second. What the hell is that? Oh, it's these things. Oh, damn. Victor. Only now those glasses are search Victor, really. Damn, that is wild. Okay. Victor is definitely gone. Well, I guess I won't be seeing him in Vegas. But yeah, Maximus's journey, I think, will eventually end up. I think what he's going to end up doing here is this: he's going to end up leaving the Brotherhood and more than likely trying to rebuild the NCR. That's my thinking, and it makes sense because of the fact that we got a little more history about his past, about how City Sands kind of blew up, about how he was found by the Brotherhood. And he's clearly seeing that the Brotherhood is not an organization that actually cares about its Brotherhood. It doesn't. At least his chapter doesn't. Maybe my thought is that the new guy from Boston was going to actually bring him under his wing and kind of show him a different kind of Brotherhood. My hope was that he was going to be part, or at least he was once part of the Washington Brotherhood Steel. Same ones that the ones we fought in Fallout 3. And I thought he was going to be kind of like the last remnants of people who actually gave up. What the hell?
You've done a good turn for the NCR, and now we'd like to do one for you. There's an NCR emergency two-way radio. You call, and we'll come running. You're not alone out here. The NCR has your back. Stay safe and good hunting.
Oh, nice. Thank you. I heard footsteps behind me. I thought they were boons. Kind of wild. All right. We're almost there. We're almost at Vegas. And almost at that whatchamacallit, but I can see. You actually see the strip. Look at that. All right, we are almost there. We are almost there. One little last push and we're good. The followers outpost, really. Oh, look at that.
I hear you've done some good things for the followers.
I appreciate how you've been helping us so far. That is one battered eyebot. It's a miracle it's still functioning.
Oh, so I can't only talk to them, but they're here, right? Oh. Oh well. We got a chance. We got a new location. That's pretty cool. Let's keep going. I was actually going to be a lot further away, but apparently we're actually making good time. But yeah, Maximus's journey is going to go back to the NCR. I'm 95% sure that that's what's going to happen. I think eventually he'll end up rebuilding the NCR. I think that's what's probably going to be the next part of his journey, or at least toward the end. And I think, for the most part, the goal is going to find his family, just not in the way he thinks. I'm not saying that... How do I say this? I know Hank's... Okay, look. For Lucy's part, I know Hank is definitely going down. He's the main villain of the entire series. I don't think he's gonna end up like biting the bullet until at least the end of this season. And I think at that point, something is gonna take them away from where they're at now. They're not gonna stay in Vegas, obviously. I'm just wondering where the next location is gonna be. And the only location I think it could be would be Washington, because that's the only other place. The first game, Fallout game, takes place in California near Shady Sands. Well, that's gone. I haven't played the second Fallout. Planning on it. Third one takes place in Washington. Fourth one takes place in Massachusetts. Fifth one, I don't know where they're going to be doing it, but I know that 76 takes place. That's the first one in chronological order. I'm not really sure. I think Appalachian. So, can't remember. But for the most part, I know that it's more than likely going to go back to where it all started, where everyone first found Fallout, which is definitely going to be Fallout 3, which is Washington. That's the main start point for most of the series that a lot of people can remember. And I think that's probably what's going to end up happening. I'm just wondering how in the hell is it going to relate to, like, how do you say, like, I'm wondering how they're going to get from Vegas to Washington. And the only thing I can think that connects that point would be, like, the Brotherhood of Steel. But if Maximus is going to leave, which I'm assuming, I don't know. It's not like they're going to, like, rebel again. The whole reason they rebelled the first time, at least in 3, was because the actual leader actually had a heart. Oh, fuck. Where did they come from? These junk... Oh, they're fiends. You got a frag grenade? Are you serious? Just popped out of these houses. What the fuck? Okay. But yeah, I don't know. I'm making a lot of observations just based off of what I know. The limited enough. Who the hell is shooting them? What the hell was that? That's a wow. Okay, wow. Okay, never mind. Moving on. Yeah, I'm basing everything off of what I just know for a fact is laser RCW. That's a first. 9mm machine gun. It's okay, I'll take that. Bottle cap too. All right, we finally made it. The East Gate. Now, if I'm not mistaken, before I go in there, a few other places I kind of want to go to. Not making routes, but Gunner's Arsenal.
Welcome, sir or madam. Do you wish to purchase something?
That's some impressive weaponry. Where did it all come from?
All Gunrunner merchandise is constructed on site.
What is this place?
This is the new Vegas branch of the Gunrunners, supplying the wasteland with only the finest armaments since 2155.
How'd you get inside there?
This kiosk was specially constructed around me to deter theft and assault.
That's a fair point.
I am ready to process our transaction.
Okay, so this is where the best guns in the game come from. Also the most expensive. Alright, let's see what we got. Anti-material rifle is wild. Assault carbine, battle rifle, caravan shotgun. All this stuff is really good, but I don't have enough money for that. Medicine stick is wild. Okay. I could probably get a service rifle for Boone, but that's just too much money. What about combat. Everything costs so much. Oh my god. Wow. A lot of good stuff, though. A lot of good stuff. But nothing I can get. A nice skill for the varmint rifle. That's not too bad. I'll get that. I'll get that one on. That's probably the only thing I really can get. Except, what can I sell? I should probably sell that stuff from Edie. Hold on. What? Oh, there you are. Almost couldn't see you there for a minute. Yeah, blended in there.
Welcome, sir.
I'm pretty sure I won't be able to buy anything anyway, even with all this extra stuff. Pilot light, money, picture module, all scrap metal 2, under glue. Well, sold jet 2. Psycho. I had a few things to sell. Paying attention, wasn't I? Beer, don't need that. Better drink, that's actually useful. Intense, take that. Okay, now I got enough for some. I might have something. I might have something here. This still seems pretty good. I really want a decent, like, automatic weapon, but the battle rifle? Power fist looks pretty cool, but I'm not really a melee build. A two-step goodbye is insane. I could get the battle rifle, but I don't know. I mean, it would be nice to use my 308. I got saved up. I'm not using it for anything else, really. You know what? Why not? Looks like, where's that? There it is. That. How's it look? We'll see if this is actually going to be a worthwhile investment. Incinerator. Put most of my energy weapons up. I should have sold this. That's fine. Alright, cool. There's a lot of quests around the area that I want to go to first before I go directly there. Because being underleveled while going in there is a bad idea, and I kind of want to get some of my cash back that I spent. So, like, who are you? Come on. Really? That sounds like an M1 Garand for a minute. Hold on. One. Oh, it does. It is. Okay, never mind. I kind of missed a lot, though. Crimson Caravan.
Hey,
Oh shit, my bad, man.
Hey there. Here's the rest of the payment I promised you back in Good Springs.
Oh, nice. Who's in charge here? Actually, no. What's next for you?
I'm getting ready to run a caravan up towards Utah. There's a town called New Canaan, which is supposed to be pretty prosperous. The Crimson Caravan doesn't have any branches out that way, so it'll be up to me to get things started.
Looks like you got yourself a promotion, man. Nice.
Alice McLafferty runs the Crimson Caravan. You can find her over in the main office. I'll see you around.
Cool.
Look, McLafferty's a hard boss, but she knows what she's doing, that's for sure.
Well, it's nighttime. I hate that. I need to find a way to get some sleep. Or to wait. Next, let's... Oh. Thought she would have a bed in here. Really? Really? Back up. Thank you. Appreciate that. The Mormons are warming up to the idea of a Crimson Caravan branch being established in New Canaan. Same place Ringo's going. Okay. There's still Mormons in Fallout? Well, I'll be damned. Gunrunner Tariff. Oh, interesting. I'll make some healing powder. That's going to be useful. Guess I'll just wait till they wake up. You know what? I just remembered something. I forgot to talk to Cass. I actually forgot. Okay, let me... That was my bad. I actually forgot to talk to her. Okay, that was actually pretty cool. If you remember, that's the line that guy was talking about before he actually blew up Shady Sands. That's a little lore. It's nice to know that the creators are actually listening to players and actually saying, hey, you know, we want more of, like... I just grabbed something from the counter there, didn't they? Yeah, they actually listen to the actual players when they say they want the Fallout they experience in the games to actually be
just my luck
in the TV show.
This time?
Just make it lore accurate. Hold on. Right.
Take a look.
Oh, they actually have it here too. Interesting. I think I'm good on ammo around.
Fine then.
Let's talk to Cass real quick.
Looking for trouble?
No, just looking around.
Well, keep those eyes up and turning, or I'll set 'em spinning. Got no time for gawkers, or anyone looking for something I ain't selling.
Damn. You alright?
All right? No, I'm not all right. Drinking to forget, and it's only getting me mad instead. Whiskey always gets my temper up, now more than ever. Drinking used to cause all sorts of trouble back west. Before I punched enough people, that is. And they learned to lay low when the whiskey hit.
Back west?
Yeah, if you couldn't tell, I'm not from around here, and I'm not NCR. I run a caravan. Or did. Lost my caravan heading north. The driver burned to ash. And they didn't even take the cargo, they just burned that too.
Doesn't sound like raiders.
My guess is Legion. They're trying to cut NCR's supply line, and the Mojave outpost is proof. Got us locked up tighter than a New Vegas virgin. No caravans in, out, and just try arguing with Jackson about it. Roads aren't safe, he says. No shit, you washed out old fuck-up. I didn't need a Brotherhood scribe to tell me that.
Nice impression. I actually met him. Okay. Yeah, I guess so. Let's kind of play into it. She's got like a couple of bottles there next to her. But she's very deep in the bottle.
Yeah, he's been with NCR so long, all he can see is the worst outcome of everything. So he doesn't do anything. Jackson won't let me head north. It's not safe. And even though my caravan's gone, my caravan papers are keeping me here. So if you came here for work, my advice, go find the Crimson Caravan branch south of Vegas. They can help you out.
Yeah, I already cleared the roads a while back. Probably she didn't hear anything.
No shit. Drinks on me then. Still, not like I'm going anywhere. Caravan title's still keeping me here, even though it's dead and gone. You take care now.
I'm thinking of... I like Boone a lot because of her, like, his spotter perk. And he's actually a very cool character to hang around, but there's just one major problem with him. Anytime he sees Legion, he shoots. That's it. No, like, talking it out, nothing. He just absolutely just destroys them all. So I think I'd rather have Cass as a party member. Even though she's pro-NCR, she's not going to attack Legion on site. So I think I'm going to go ahead and go back and try to get her quest line completed at least. I think she's in here, right? Hopefully she's in here. Yep, she's here.
Welcome to the Crimson Caravan Company New Vegas branch. What may I do for you?
I'm looking for work.
I'm afraid we have no current openings for caravanners or guards, but I am in need of a runner.
What do you need?
Deliver this invoice to Dr. Hildern. You can find him somewhere inside Camp McCarran.
I'd like to know more about Crimson Caravan Company. Excuse me. I need to have an energy drink. Hold on. You're going to hear me open my can. All right, there we go.
Certainly. What would you like to know?
Does the Crimson Caravan have any competition?
Well, the gunrunners continue to dominate the weapons market. And the Mormon traders from New Canaan control the majority of the northern routes.
How long you been in business?
The Crimson Caravan Company has been in business for over 130 years. We're partially responsible for the progress in the NCR. All right. Is there anything else I can do for you?
I'd like to see if we can get Cass's contract.
It's been a pleasure.
Wasn't this one supposed to be here to actually help sell me something? Let me go and do a couple of this quest so I can actually get Cass on my side. I think there's a couple of bounty quests we can do for the NCR2. My main goal is to not run into any Legion at all. I don't want to be vilified because those guys will send like crazy nut jobs after me to kill me. All because of Boone, I might add. So I want to kind of avoid them as much as possible. Everyone's fair they can actually run. I can't. I mean, I could, it's all a mod, but still. You know what I mean? But, oh yeah, just one thing I could talk about all TV show. Lucy's, I think Lucy, after this whole situation with, the Legion is going to start listening to the Ghoul more. I'm not saying the Ghoul is well, I am saying that he is a bad teacher, but he's not really actually trying to teach her anything. He is actually just trying to use her. He needs her for the most part. And I think that little flashback to his past, although like we learn more about his character, isn't really going to change anything. He's still going to use her. He still wants his family back, and if Lucy's the way to do that, he's gonna do it. I don't think that rescue was because he liked her. He needs her for now. For the most part, for now. I think that's the smart move on his part. But at the same time, she needs to start trusting him more, but also still being wary of him. And yeah, I said before that she kind of betrayed him, and yeah, it's kind of true. She really did kind of betray him. I understand the reason. Here we go. Here's Cam McCarran. Yeah, she really did betray him a bit. And I think from now on, I think she's going to be a little bit more like... I think she's going to get on his page, because there's scenes in the actual, like, trailers that they've released that showcase Lucy, you know, killing feral ghouls. Now, she can't talk her way out of this one, so she's going to have to, you know, do what needs to be done. Oh, here's the doctor.
A pleasure to meet you. I'm Dr. Thomas Hildern, Director of Operations, OSI East. I presume you're here about Vault 22?
No, actually, I have an invoice for, the Crimson Caravan.
From Alice. I'll see that she's paid right away. Crimson Caravan runs a tight operation. Even out here in the waste, wouldn't do to keep them waiting. Was there anything else? Or were you just here about the invoice?
You mentioned Vault 22. Might be willing to help.
Wonderful. Straight to it then. Have you signed the release forms? No? Doesn't matter. We'll keep that to ourselves. Vault 22. Where to begin?
I'm listening.
Imagine, if you will, the wasteland in bloom. Vast fields of corn that grow from seeds and produce their bounty in the space of a month. Orchards of trees, their branches weighed halfway to the ground, hung with fat, ripe oranges, a harvest that could feed a city or a nation. And all this, requiring no more than a few drops of precious water, and the efforts of only a handful of human farmers. Impossible?
I mean, nothing's technically impossible, but the only way to do it is to use a GEC.
Precisely. Science has proven that truth 1,000 times over, but how many wasteland savages believe it? Present company accepted, of course. The bounty I described to you is no idle fantasy. It exists in primitive form only a few miles from where we stand. We need only reach out and unlock its secret. For that, the OSI needs you.
Scientific discovery is never so simple as that.
Isn't it? One directs one's efforts, or the efforts of others, toward a goal, and progress is made. It's a matter of incentives, nothing more. I believe that the inhabitants of Vault 22 unlock the secrets of vegetative growth. Plants are spilling from their gate. No one tends them. No one waters them. Yet they multiply and spread in all directions. Find the reason for this miraculous growth, and I promise you the OSI will see that you are generously compensated.
Alright, sounds simple enough.
Good. No need to check in with the NCR authorities. I can authorize your payment from OSI accounts. Vaults typically contain a server room on a lower level, where they would have backed up their research data. A computer room, you understand? Download all the information on the central server to your Pip-Boy, and you'll be certain to bring me any notes or samples that you find, won't you?
Anything else I should know?
I thought it was a fairly straightforward assignment. It's a simple question of retrieving the data, which shouldn't prove overly challenging. Downloading the data will be handled by your Pip-Boy. You might think of yourself as a mere means of conveyance. No insult intended, of course.
I feel like it was insulting, but okay.
Best of luck to you. Not that you'll need it. You seem like a reasonably competent person.
Okay.
Did Dr. Hildern... This really isn't any of my business, but... Did he give you a job?
Yeah, he asked me to get some data from Vault 22.
I shouldn't say anything. I know that. But you're not the first person Hildern sent out to the vault. There were a lot of mercs, one after another. None of them came back. Then about a week ago, there was a scientist, Keeley. She's unusual. Not the sort of person you'd expect, but she's an absolute genius, and he didn't mention her? Not even her name? Or any of the other mercs?
Maybe I need to talk to this dude again.
No, wait. I don't mean to see any harm come to Dr. Hildern. Unless by talk, you just mean talk. Listen, I make a fair wage, but I'm not rich. Not by any means. Maybe my kind of money wouldn't appeal to your average merc. But I'm willing to pay you if you'll find Keeley and make sure she's safe. Isn't right leaving her out there. No idea if she's alive or dead.
I'll look for her.
I had a good feeling about you. Moment you walked in. I mean it. Right. Good luck.
It seems fairly simple. Let me go back and talk to this dude.
Yes? Something else you needed?
I'm not the first person you send to the vault, am I?
I never said you were. You've been speaking to Williams, haven't you?
I'm not gonna rat her out.
All right, I'll take you at your word. Williams didn't say anything at all. You just came to this conclusion on your own. No, you aren't the first person I've sent to the vault. I'm sorry that I neglected to tell you, but I don't see how it makes any difference.
How many others have you sent to the vault? I mean, actually, no. I want to know what I'm getting myself into here. I already kind of know. I already played this before. Vault 22 is actually one of my not favorite vaults in terms of like the experiments done there, but just like the science behind it, essentially.
You want certainty? You'll never find it, especially not in the pursuit of science. Take my advice. Forget about Williams. She's a talented researcher, but she doesn't understand people, and she can't see the big picture. Now, I know your time is valuable, so I won't waste any more of it. Feel free to show yourself out.
Feels free to sacrifice people, but not yourself, huh? Now, I think there was another quest I could do over here. A couple of bounties. Let's say I can actually grab some ammo. And should be. Oh no, not him. Let's see. Roots. Be someone over here I can actually. Oh, Buster, not him. Quest line we can do, and I'm trying to find that guy. Not him. Where is he at? He's the major, I know. Check here real quick. Hold on. He gets some magazine like bunk.
Hello.
10 of spades. Nope. Place is full of supplies. It'd be a real shame if someone was still steal it, wouldn't it? Surgery area. Regular trooper. Empty. Empty. Damn. I might have to just Oh, I can sleep on me. Better.
Morning.
Yep. This is the person people are going to be working with soon, but be another guy around here.
Morning.
Oh, here he is.
If it's bad news, you can take it up with the Colonel. If it's good news, it better involve some dead fiends.
You having trouble with fiends?
Damn right I am. And I'm paying bounties. I've got 3 fiends I want dead, and I don't give a goddamn how it gets done. That sound like something that interests you?
Might be. Give me their names.
First one calls herself Violet. God knows why. The name is the prettiest thing about her. Spends most of her time with a pack of vicious dogs. Then there's Driver Nafai. He's fast and he's brutal. Killed about a dozen of my men with a goddamn driver iron. Hence his name. And finally, Cook. Rapist, pyromaniac, and damn good chef if you believe the fiends we've captured. Probably the craziest of the lot. I'm not gonna feed you any bullshit. These aren't your common Vegas trash. They've all killed good NCR men, and plenty of mercs too. You go after them, any of them, you're in for a hell of a fight. So, which one is it gonna be?
I'll do Violet.
Violet it is. Wish I could give you more advice on how to bring her down, but we know less about her than the other 2. Just watch out for the dogs. She raises them herself. Might as well be their mother. They never leave her side.
Where can I find her?
Good question. Fiend territory is southeast of here, but they range all over the area. None of them stays in any one place for long.
Anything else I need to know?
One more thing. If you want the full reward, you need to bring me a recognizable head. My superiors need proof they're gone. That means no headshots, no decapitations till after they're dead, and no damage to the face. If you want to be safe, aim for the chest. You bring me a head that looks like a rotten tomato, people will be doubting, and I won't be authorized to pay the entire bounty. Good luck to you, and don't get careless.
Okay.
Right.
I might as well do this. There's a lot of quests I just signed up for. But I need to actually get some better gear. This, hold on. What's the stats on this gun? Because I show that NCR do a lot. 36. Oh. Cowboy Repeater was more. Well, you know what? It's cool. It's cool. We're gonna... Weird. It says one of the objectives is like... You know anything?
Howdy.
You got a damn knife on her. Avoid her. Alright, well. Go ahead and do a quick save real quick. I gotta go over there, so... I got the spotter perk from Boone. Still gonna go for cast, though. I think that's probably a smarter option, I think. Especially if I'm going for a neutrality ending. I want the Legion that to me like every 5 seconds. Nine? Okay, never mind. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Damn it. Stop moving. Like I said before, it's kind of fucked up that You get like karma for killing fiends. It's kind of funny at the same time, but it is kind of fucked up. You can tell they're not exactly within their right minds for what they're doing, but still pretty dangerous. I don't like if it targets my allies. Okay, I get it. For some reason, it stays stuck on it too. I don't like hit the B button like ferociously, which is just weird in of itself.
All mine. Eat this.
Damn, Boone said, nah. I think Cook's over there. Now, Cook is actually something interesting. He's actually one of the guys that escaped from the Powder Gangers. But he must have actually went ahead and found the fiends, essentially. This gun's nice, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Hold on. Yeah, let me get that RC and the plasma rifle. And get one more boost, and if all else fails, I'll do this. Oh, hold on. This RCW is actually pretty good. Got a large ammo count too. Okay, so I can't kill these guys. I can't like hit his head, excuse me. I got no choice but to go through here, which is perilous in and of itself. All right.
All mine.
Damn. Oh, damn. Oh, shit. Damn. Okay, that's pretty good. Oh, shit. This thing was like flying off the damn hinges, man. Too bad it actually kind of a lever action shot. Yo, what? Really? Oh, lockpick, 50. Energy weapons, do that. Barter 5. Here now. Yes, do that. Let's level up one more time. And let's do energy weapons at 40. Medicine 35. Science at 75. Nice. A flamer and incinerator I don't really need. Lever action shotgun, however, I'm gonna like this. Alright. I got Cook. Now let's go ahead and see. Actually, hold on, let me do this real quick. I got like so many of these like weapon repair kits. I might as well use it on something I'm actually gonna enjoy. There we go. And if I'm not mistaken, hold on. Delete that. This is where that Violet chick is with her dogs. Not really afraid of the dogs, not really. Yeah, there it goes. Oh wait. Okay. Now I'm a little afraid. Don't blow off her head, Boone. No! God! I knew it. Oh, I knew it. Damn it. Alright. Mangled head. I knew it. Boone, you're just too damn good. You are just too damn good. That's why I saved. That is exactly why I saved. Don't do it, Boone, don't do it, Boone, don't do it, don't do it. Okay, hold on. Ah, damn it. Try my best not to kill her. Damn, that woman is impossible. Come on. Oh, thank you. Ooh. Oh, it's a hunting rifle. Nice. Oh, it's head. Nice. Huh. You know, even though she was a sadistic, you know what? She really took care of those dogs. Guess that's something, right? Laser. This. Plasma rifle. No, I don't know who I would actually rather be stuck with, like, legitimately. Because think about it, the Fiends are a pretty, like, crazy bunch, but Raiders are also pretty bad, too. It's actually a good question. Who would you rather be captured by? Like, Raiders or, like, actual Fiends? In my mind, I'd rather take my chances for the actual Raiders, because, like, Fiends are already make me suffer longer than would need be, I guess. That makes sense. Alright, I got some pretty decent weapons too, not gonna lie. Where'd he go? It always disappears. Oh, there he is.
I see you're still alive, and that's promising. Any luck on that bounty? That right. You killed one of the psychopaths on my shit list. Let me see the scumbag's head. God damn it. That's Violet, all right. You've made me one happy son of a bitch, you know that? Here, this is the bounty I put on her head. It's yours. Think you can take down another one of these scumbags? Up to you. But I can trust you to do the job, and I'd hate to see you walk away.
I actually have another head here.
You killed another one. Let me have a look at the head. Yeah, that's Cook. Ugh, did he always smell like this, even before he was dead? And the Fiends let this guy touch their food? Well, this is payback for at least one of my troopers. She'll be glad to know he's dead. Here's your caps. That's 2 psychopaths dead. If you can bring down the 3rd, there's a bonus in it for you.
Driver and I can't pronounce Nephi?
You've got some guts, I'll give you that. Nephi is one tough son of a bitch. You let him get close, and he'll take your head off. Gorobets. He's in charge of Alpha Team, 1st Recon. Snipers. If you're lucky, you can lure Nephi into the open and the sharpshooters can bring him down. You bring me the head, you'll still get the bounty. It's a better bet than trying to take Nephi one-on-one, but it's your call.
A lot of soldiers around. Where's 1st Recon?
Out in the yard. Gorobets coordinates our sniper teams. He's been gunning for Nephi for weeks now. Only thing he hasn't had is willing bait. Don't have enough troops to order anyone beyond the fence. Not anymore, anyway. You've gone after the Fiends before. I don't have to tell you to keep alert. Good luck. Right.
I don't really need to ask him for the rest of that stuff. It's just, like, repeat information, essentially. Oh yeah, doing his first recon, isn't he?
I'm Lieutenant Gorobets, 1st Recon. If you're looking to collect a bounty, you should talk to Major Daughtry.
Major says to talk to you about taking down that driver guy.
Whatever you need, we'll make sure it gets done.
How good is your squad?
I've been sniping since I was old enough to walk. A lot of us sharpshooters get recruited off the farms and ranches out west. Comes natural to us. As for my squad, they're the best we have. My word on that. They're all hand-picked, and I won't work with anybody who isn't up to snuff. 10 of Spades is the greenest of the bunch, but he's a farm boy, like me. Shooting's in his blood.
Alright, what can you tell me about the guy?
Not enough. We've been trying to put a bullet in him for a few weeks. He's strong as a Brahmin bull, and he's fast. Seems like he usually runs with a gang of fiends. Uses them for cover. We haven't been able to get a clean shot at him. Betsy swears she's hit him. Twice. But if she's right, it didn't seem to slow him down.
I need your help.
What did you have in mind? You thinking of luring him into range of my snipers?
Exactly. I'll be the bait. Yeah, it works.
It's one hell of a risk you'd be taking. But if you're willing, we'll do everything we can to keep you alive.
Alright, let's do it.
Listen, my team has a debt to settle with Nephi. We've seen too many of our boys get brained by that golf club of his. You lure him out for us, and if we can score some payback, we'll all pitch in caps for a reward. My team will take up positions around the old rock-crushing plant. They'll wait until they see Nephi, and then they'll start shooting. At that point, just keep your head down and stay out of range of his golf club. We'll take care of the rest. Get your rifles and move out, 1st Recon. We've got a fiend to kill.
Okay. Looks like we're following these guys. Say, who the hell is shooting? And I'll start with the Crimson Caravan. Now I'm kind of like doing bounty quest. Damn, look how fast they're running. Could talk about the TV show. I think. Kind of just gonna talk all. I think Lucy is going to start changing a bit more with how she's interacting with the ghoul. Been a long time. Oh shit! What the fuck? Well, that didn't last long, did it? Yeah, I think the ghoul has been around the block for a while. He's been around for 200 years, right? And he's seen this whole New Vegas thing legitimately happen. He said 15, 20 years ago. So he's not surprised by all of this. He's actually What the hell is going on? Oh, Holmes limping. Okay. They went to a minefield. Well, hopefully they don't end up dying anytime soon, so hopefully that's... Oh, I see them. My perception's high. Hold on a minute. Damage is high, not high enough. My battle rifle's a little high. I'm sorry. Got you in the leg. Got him. Aiming is a little rough.
Can't run from me.
Oh shit, there he is.
Eat this.
Ha! Gotcha. Bastard. And I got his head and it wasn't mangled. I got his golf club too. Where the rest of you at? Don't run away now. I said, oh, bye. Oh, I'm confused. Why is like... Oh, it worked.